Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sumter County Elementary School's Week 3 music lesson. This week we're going to start off with a more in-depth study of the names of the 4 notes that you need to know for 2nd and 3rd grade, all right? This is more in-depth in that not only do you have to know the note names, but you also have to know how many beats it gets in 4/4 time. So go ahead and watch that video. Then when you're finished with that video, after you're finished with that video, the next thing that we have is we're going to take a quick practice quiz using Google Forms. Now this practice quiz is just to test how well that you've been doing on learning this information. And in order for you to do really well on it, you can go all the way back to week 1 where I talk about the whole thing from the beginning. And on top of that, I even have a study guide attached to it, okay? So make sure you know the names of the parts of the notes because that can make it really easy to pass the test, all right? Then you can take that test as many times as you want to, all right? Some of you might get a 100 the first time. Congratulations, you have a short music lesson this week. Some of you might still be getting 60s on your 6th or 7th time. So because of that, I'm not going to give you an extra activity. Our only activity is going to be to take that quiz. So take that practice quiz over and over again until you at least get an 80. But I'd love to see everyone get a 100 on that, all right? And that is just a good way for you to practice. So next week when we do our final assessment on the names of the notes, then you guys can pass it the first time and be done with it, all right? And then the week after that, we'll start putting that together, learning how to read music, all right? And then finally, the last thing that we're going to do this week is going to be our dance activity. For the dance, we've got Da Funk from a group called Daft Punk. All right, this has been a favorite. Some of you found the Mario one to be a little challenging. Maybe this dance will be a little bit easier to you. There's 2 different robots. Pick whichever robot you want to dance to, and just go ahead and dance to that. All right. I hope to see you in a few short weeks. I hope we get